Hello.
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 We are glad to see you. And you and you and you and you.
The Melia and Tiny Show!
Hi, thanks for joining me today. Today we are going to do my absolute favorite musical activity. We are going to have a jam session. So when I do a jam session in music class, I bring out a whole bunch of instruments, and then me and the kids, we just grab whatever instrument we want and we just play it however we want, along with a song to make really beautiful sounds. So today I've got a few instruments that I'm going to use when we jam along with a song. I've got a drum, and if you don't have a drum at home, you can make anything a musical instrument. So you could grab a coffee can or a bowl and flip it over and tap it, or a pot. Anything to make a thump or a bang sound when you tap it can work for a drum. I've got a shaker. And if you don't have a shaker at home, an egg shaker, you can make a shaker out of any container. Fill it full of something that makes a shake sound, and there you go. The last instrument I'm going to use in our jam session today is a ukulele. So I'm going to get back to this ukulele, but I'm first going to talk about the drum and the shaker are called percussion instruments, and they are really great for jam sessions because they just make rattles and taps and bang sounds that can go along with any music that you're trying to jam to, whether it's a song from your computer or your phone, or whether someone in your family is playing their guitar and you're shaking or drumming along with them. It always sounds good. A ukulele is a little bit more tricky because this is a pitched instrument, which means that it has a certain pitch or certain notes that it plays. So the ukulele has strings that sound like this. And so with a pitched instrument, people often learn the notes and learn the chords so that they can change the pitches of their instrument to go along with whatever song they're jamming with. And so as the melody and the song changes, they change too to make sure that the notes always sound really beautiful together. We're not going to do that today because we're going to keep it super simple. I want you to know that even really little people can play instruments and play them really well. So we're not going to learn notes or chords. We're just going to play this one chord where you don't push any of the strings down and you just strum all of the strings like this. That's called a C6 chord. It's a version of the C chord. And you can make a chord just by strumming your ukulele and not having to know anything else. Now the tricky thing about jam sessions, if you want to be able to strum your one chord that you've learned all the way through a song, you need to find a song that has a melody that stays on only one chord, so your notes will always sound pretty with the notes in the song. So Big Tiny and I have made a CD called Strum Together Kids, and all of the songs on there are in the chord, in the key of C, or in playing C chords, so you can just strum all the way through all of those songs and it'll sound really nice. So I'm going to put on one of the songs from the Strum Together Kids CD, and I'm going to jam on my drum and my shaker and my ukulele, and I hope that you'll join me at home with either a homemade drum or a shaker, or if you have a ukulele, grab that too. Are you ready? Okay. Okay, let's start with our shakers.
Mr. Rabbit, Mr. Rabbit, your ears are mighty.
You can play them however you want. Really loud?
Yes, my friend, we were put on wrong. Every little soul must shine.
Let's do next.
Every little soul must shine.
Let's play the drum.
Mr. Rabbit, Mr. Rabbit, your ears are mighty thin.
Let's try this one.
Yes, my friend, they are split in the wind. Every little soul must shine. Every little soul must shine.
Okay, if you don't have a ukulele at home, you keep playing those percussion
Mr.
instruments
Rabbit,
along with me.
Mr. Rabbit,
I'm going to try the ukulele.
your coat is mighty gray. Yes, my friend, it was made that way. Every little soul
lot of fun. It's so fun to play instruments without too many rules. Just tap them or shake them or move them, however sounds good into your ears or however feels good with your body. The best way to learn when you're little is just to play and explore. So thank you so much for jamming with me. I hope you found some instruments at home and you could make some noise along with me to our song. I'm going to put these instruments away. Why don't you check in on Big Tiny, and then I'll meet you guys back here to head to the Land of Song. Thanks. See you later.
Oh hi, come in, come on in. Welcome back to my stump house. I was just practicing the drum set. There's so much to show you on the drum set today. I hope you had fun with Melia. Oh, she always has such wonderful things to do. And I was doing a wonderful thing just now, playing the drums. The drums, there's so many of them here. There's all different drums, and they all make different sounds. And so when you play the drums, you get to make all these different sounds together. Let's listen to them one at a time by themselves. The one right in front of me is called the snare drum, and it sounds like this. It has little springs on the bottom that make a kind of a buzzing sound. If you hit it with the stick, it makes a louder buzzing sound. And the one right above it, this is called a tom. It doesn't have any snares, so it just makes more of a boom drum sound. And this is a high tom, and this is a low tom. It's a lower sound, higher and lower. The lowest sound that I can make with the drum set is with the bass drum. It's down there, and I can play it with my foot like this. That's a nice low sound. Okay, and after that, we have the cymbals. So this is called the hi-hat cymbal. And it's two cymbals that I can clamp together with my foot. And when I hit them with the stick, I can make nice sounds like... So when you're playing it, you can make nice different sounds. Over here is another cymbal. This is called a crash cymbal. It's a big crashing sound. So when you're playing a song and you want to have a nice big crash for a big exciting part, you hit the crash cymbal. And the other one that's beside it, the bigger one, is called a ride cymbal. And it just kind of lopes along with the song sometimes. So we have all of these drums, and then when we play them together, they make all their sounds together, and it makes a kind of a groove for some music. Crash cymbal crash right at the end to end the song with a big crash. So that's the drum set. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about it. They're really fun to play. They make lots of noise. It's a good idea to protect your ears when you play the drums because of all the noise you can make. I use a special kind of a drumstick that's softer than the hard wooden ones, and it plays a little quieter instead of. So that's one thing you can do.
Ready, Tiny?
Oh, I think I hear Melia calling us to go to the Land of Song. Let's go and see. I hope I get to play the drums in the Land of Song. This is the song I sing. Everybody sing along.
Tiny, where are you?
I'm right here. Take off your mask.
Oh, it's a sleeping mask. Oh, and now I know what song we're in today. Well, I wake up in the morning, Mom's making a fuss. I don't know why, but we're in a rush. She says, go brush your teeth and get on the move. I'm trying, but my arms are in a slow-moving groove. They go weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble wobble. Weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble wobble. I'm sitting downstairs, Dad's making a fuss. I don't know why, but we're in a rush. He says, put on your boots and get on the move. I'm trying, but my feet are in a slow-moving groove. They go weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble wobble. Weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble wobble. I'm sitting in the car, Mom's making a fuss. I don't know why, but we're in a rush. She says, just sit still so I can buckle you. I'm trying, but my body's in a slow-moving groove. It goes weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble wobble. Weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble wobble. Now we're driving in the car, baby's making a fuss. I don't know why, but we're in a rush. And then Dad decides to turn on the tunes. And now everybody's just getting in the groove. We go weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble wobble. 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 Weeble, 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 weeble wobble, 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 wobble. Weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble wobble. Weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble wobble. Well, this place is pretty neat.
I didn't know we had a house in the land of song.
No, me neither. And actually, that couch is pretty comfy. I think I might even go take a nap before we head home from the land of song.
I'm gonna go and look in the fridge and see if there's any cheese.
Yeah, you should. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.
See you next time. Bye-bye.